Oh, hey. Hi. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. I am getting ready to go on a not really vacation, but kind of vacation volunteering thing. I go volunteer to camp. I hang out with a bunch of children out in nature with no phones, lots of time to knit and crochet, lots of time to teach little ones to knit and crochet. And it's 2 weeks and I have a great time. So I'm very excited about that. I did go to some thrift stores because I wanted to just see if there were any fun summer clothes or like any little goodies or anything like that that I liked. And so I'm going to voice over what I saw and I'm going to insert that footage here now. So come back to me after you've seen that.
Okay, so this was the first thrift store that we went to. I really like this t-shirt because of kind of the embroidery on it, and I did go to school to be a librarian, but ultimately I didn't like the style. I liked this, but it was a romper, and I'm too long to wear rompers. And they had a lot of really fun, like Hawaiian shirt type prints, but I just didn't see any that screamed me. And then I looked at the yarn. They really had some slim pickings of the yarn. Oh my goodness, they wanted so much for this scrap. They wanted $3. Oh, I'm moving so fast. Okay, these are shoes. I really like them, but they didn't fit. I like these cuz they did fit. And oh my goodness, this brand. This brand had a grip on teenage Ashley. I miss this brand. It was a Walmart brand, LEI, and literally, I wish I could find more vintage LEI. Oh, I'm showing you that it says fancy here in the shoe. RIP to somebody's hand crocheted blanket.
Wow, wasn't that great? Woo! So I ended up only getting one thing and I'm not even gonna take it to camp. All I got were these shoes. Did you guess it? Did you guess these shoes correctly? Was this the item you thought I got? They were $8. They're made in China, but they're really cute. It says that they were 10.5s, but when you wear fleece lined leggings because you're cold all the time at work, that works. So that is what I purchased. And I can drive to work in them because I like to wear heels, but you can't really drive, at least I can't drive very well in heels. So the other thing that I want to show you guys is I make the campers in my cabin a little goodie bag. So I want to show you guys the goodie bag that I'm going to make my campers, and I will make one and like show you guys, but I have the supplies sitting in boxes right now and I'm really, really excited. So let me real quick grab those things for you. Side note, I got this box from Amazon and it's not an Amazon box, like it's a warehouse box almost. This is the first time that I've ever not gotten an Amazon package in an Amazon package. So, don't know what that's about. Do. Wow! Such fun things! So I am teaching a bracelet making class, and I ordered clear stretchy string and then not clear, obviously like embroidery thread. We like to make fishtail bracelets with this type of string, so little kids go ham with fishtail bracelets, and you have to have a friend hold it for you so that you can make it. So I bought a restock of this. 2 restocks, actually. And then I think the rest of this is my like items for the goodie bags. And I'm so excited. Okay, so these are the bags themselves. So I'll have to pull them out for you. Ugh. To be completely honest, all of these packages are like unmarked, so I can't really tell what they are. Ah, this is a bougie way. These are pens. Is this not... Hang on, let me show you how they're packaged in here. Look at this. Is that not fancy? So I got them pens because I want them to be able to like take notes or write letters or whatever during camp because, you know, you're there for a week. I found these really, really cute highlighters. What girl doesn't love stationery, you know? So these are the highlighters. Aren't they fun? I just like the shape of them, to be honest. They're really, really cute. So, those are my highlighters. I have one set for both weeks, because it's 2 weeks. Older kids, younger kids. This is a funny little package. Look at this. Amazon. What's in here? Oh yeah, these are little bookmarks. So there are these little leather hearts, but then they open so that you can put it on the corner of your page, like so. So I got them some little bookmarks. And then I got fans and notebooks. So, because it's gonna be hot, there's no AC. I'm low-key kind of hoping that I have an extra goodie bag or two so that I can have a fan, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Ah, they're so cute. So I got these little fans and I'm gonna have to build them because I would not give a bunch of 8-year-olds a fan that they have to build themselves. That just seems unnecessary, you know? Boop. Okay, so it's a little fan. I have to put batteries in it, which I did get. But a little fan, and yes, it's green, I know. Again, if there's an extra, I want one, so I want it to be a color I like. And then I have notebooks. And I'm always a little bit worried because notebooks are expensive. So I want to get them like a cute notebook, but also it's just like for camp, so I don't get them a super big notebook. And some years the notebooks are really tiny, so I'm hoping, oh, these are good sizes. Yes. Okay, I got the pastel ones. Oh, they came with pens. Oh well, it's fine. I got them better pens. Yeah, so they're just like little diaries. I don't know, I think it's cute. I used to keep a little diary while I was at camp. At this very same camp. I was a camper at this camp for 12 years. And then I graduated and I became a cabin leader. Because why not? What better way to spend your PTO than at camp? So yeah, I am going to start making the goodie bags. I'm going to try to set you guys up so that you can watch me make the goodie bags. But I need to open up all the little fans and put the batteries in, make sure they all work. And oh my goodness, I'm so excited. I'll have 8 girls the first week and 8 girls the second week. So exciting. They work! Listen. This is actually... It's actually pretty powerful, to be honest. I'm pretty satisfied. I think I got 16 for like $30. That's pretty good. That'll give some good relief. Ta-da! We have one bag done. Now I just have to make 16 more. BRB. Snack break. I am just kidding. This is my dinner. Yummy. Okay, I have successfully packed all of the little bags except my bookmarks. I only got 12. I was supposed to get 16. So I'm missing 4. And I can't order just like another set or replace it because I have to have 8 of them on Monday. And even with Amazon Prime, they wouldn't get here until Tuesday. So I called Amazon and they're giving those to me for free, and they issued a refund so that I could order more. Normally I wouldn't do that. I would just like do a replacement, return the 12, get 16 new ones. But I have to have these for camp. So, yeah. Anyway, they're really cute. I'm really excited. I wish that there were extra ones so that I could have one, but I think it's fine. It's fine. I'll have my big box fan. It's okay. But I hope they like them. Okay, I'm gonna go play the live event on Fortnite. Bye! Hi, a little bit of an update. There's lots of background noise, so I do apologize. My washer's going, my dishwasher's going. So many things are happening. I'm prepping for camp, and instead of filming a crochet tutorial like my brain wants to do, instead we're doing what my heart wants to do, okay? And that means breaking my kitchen cabinet. Actually, no, it means cleaning and organizing my kitchen, which I have not done in years. But in doing that, let me show you. In doing that, I have broken my cabinet. I was being not so smart, and I need to go get new pieces now, and hopefully they sell these at a store. This is my lunch. But we're gonna go to the hardware store and see if we can do anything about that. And then I think this afternoon I might thrift with my sister. I lost a nail. Don't worry about it. I have really great news. The new bookmarks came in. And it's Saturday, which is literally the next night after I got my previous order. So I feel a little bit bad because the replacement definitely would have worked. But I didn't know that because when I did the replacement order, it said they won't get here until Monday at 6 p.m. and that was too late. So thanks, Amazon. Thank you. And I fixed it! Yay! Now I need to put everything up. This is our lunch of champions. I will be taking no criticism, or comments, or praise. Okay, so now that I have destroyed and then cleaned up my kitchen, I need to get my craft room ready to leave, because this is a hot mess. So I'm gonna do that now. Okay, we have cleaned up. My desk is still a little bit messy, but everything is in piles, which is my preferred way of cleaning if I can't like clean everything perfectly. Pile, 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 pile. You know how it is. Also, we did lose another soldier in the war. So.
So I did end up going to a second thrift store. So this is thrift store number 2. It says if you're reading the sign, you should buy something. The first thing we saw was this Hermione Granger outfit, retro, very short, and then a wedding dress that reminded us of our moms, my sister and I. We really like these little bangles here. And my sister specifically wanted me to show you guys these heels. She liked them. They're really fun. But I really liked these heels. They're kind of silverish gold. I did try them on in store. And I was supposed to do like a catwalk type thing, but my sister didn't film it well and I couldn't walk in it. So we tried. And here are all of the dresses that we stumbled upon in the back, evening gowns, and we did try them on. I tried on 6s, 8s, 12s. Hardly any of them fit. It's kind of crazy how different the sizing is, just like between brands. So I had one dress that fit really well. It was this one, this purple one. And I loved it. I loved it so much, but it has this stain on the front. And for the price that I was going to pay for the dress, I couldn't justify it. So this was the only one that really kind of fit well, but it was really short on me and is red. And I tend not to wear red as a ginger. And yeah, then we found a bunch of yarn barf. They were asking, I don't think people know how to price secondhand yarn, to be honest, because for the amount of scraps that were here and then just like random ribbon that they were asking for like $5, $6 for, crazy.
Now I plan to conquer my closet, which not all of this is mine, okay? Don't get it twisted. Not all of this is mine, but a lot of it is. And now all of the clothes are picked up. Don't let this confuse you. It did take me over 24 hours to do. But now it's done. Hi, how are you? How are you doing? I'm great. I'm fantastic. I'm good. I'm wonderful. So, if you haven't gotten the vibe yet, I'm going to camp. I'm going to be hanging out with children, enjoying nature, having a good time. It's gonna be fun. We have a lot of free time this year at camp, and so I figured I would maybe go through my yarn stash and get rid of yarn that either is left over from old projects or I thrifted it and I don't really have a good plan for it, or it's really fun and I think they would like it. Knowing that, probably I will bring most of this yarn back home with me at the end of camp, which is all fine. It's all fine, it's all dandy. I'm just going to give them access to the opportunity to crochet, and if they want to crochet, they can. And if not, no harm, no foul, you know? Anyway, we're going to start off with, I was filming TikToks, so I have a bunch of yarn on my couch, which kind of was a mistake. And I need to go through and clean all this up. So in doing so, we're going to kind of go through my yarn, 2 birds, 1 stone, okay? So this is gonna be the bag of yarn that we take to camp as extra yarn. This is not my project yarn, this is for the munchkins. So I have a bunch of this yarn that is not going to go to camp because I wanted to make a 6-day star blanket. I've wanted to for like 2 years now. I've had this yarn for like 2 years now and I just haven't made it. Eventually, one day, sometime soon. Don't hold me accountable to that. This is a second ball of yarn that I don't think I'm going to use because I'm making a baby blanket with the other ball of yarn, and there's so much yarn in this. I did not realize how much yarn was in this, and the lady gave me one for free. I bought one. It was supposed to be like a buy one, get one 50% off. She let me buy one, get one free. So I got this for free. I'm not gonna put it in the bag just because I do really like this brand of yarn and I could see myself working up another baby blanket. So this is going to go in the keep pile for now, as well as this. It actually has its tag over here. Hang on. They never go back on after you take them off. Oh, we've got it. Whew. She's a little crumpled, but she's back on. This is baby blanket yarn as well, and low-key, I could maybe even double strand. I know that there's not a ton of baby pink in this, but there is some baby pink that matches this in there. And that would make the blanket work up a lot faster if I wasn't using puny little 3-weight yarn. So I'm going to keep those. I am going to go ahead and put Flower Power yarn in there. This is the Red Heart Flower Power Granny Square yarn. The only reason I'm going to put this in here is I know that I might have some girls who really like to crochet and they might be bored. So there's actually a flower pattern on the inside of this label, and that way we don't have Wi-Fi, really, like we don't have internet access. So I'm gonna pack these as a, hey, if you want to make granny squares, this is what you can make. I don't know what you can do with it, but, and then I'm gonna pack this as the example so that they can see what the yarn can do. Okay, let's see, what else? Oh my goodness. There's so much yarn back there. I am going to pack my fun yarn because I think that they'll really like this. I don't know if they'll actually use it, but I'm gonna pack it just in case. I've been making coasters and then I put borders around the coasters and I put fuzzy yarn as like the border for the coaster. So I really like to do that, and if I have kids who like that idea, I can show them how to do it. But if they take it, they take it. If they don't, they don't. It'll be okay. Like, I have plans for it if they don't take it. If they do take it, great. I have some random white and some random purple. I'm not going to be taking the yarn that I have like a ton of just because I can, like, I started a project, didn't finish it, but I can make something out of this, so I'm not going to take it. Let's see. I will take this. This is, I think it's Puzzle Premier yarn. So I was working on a headband, but then I never actually made the headband, so we'll put that in here. Here's more of my 6th day. I really did just like dump all of my yarn on my couch, which was not good. I don't know why I did that. This is just Red Heart white yarn, so we're gonna stick that in there. I might have bought that to sew together the granny squares that are Flower Power. I don't know. I don't know what the story behind that was. I'm pretty sure that this is I Love This yarn. I'm gonna cake it and maybe keep it because I do use I Love This yarn a lot. This is another, yeah, this is both I Love This yarn. So I'm gonna cake this, but I'm gonna keep it. And I probably will keep most of my I Love This yarn just because I can make hats out of that or whatever. Ooh, okay. I have a bunch of this yarn and I was kind of considering turning it into a baby blanket. So I think I'm maybe gonna take it, plan on working it up into a baby blanket, and then if I don't like it as a baby blanket, I'll stick it in the bag. My aunt gave me a bunch of this really fun fuzzy yarn. And I don't want to take all of it because low-key, I do really like using it to make coasters because it makes really soft, fuzzy, I call them mug rugs because they're like little cozy rugs for your mug. I didn't come up with that. Somebody else did on the internet, just FYI. But I do have several of them open, so I think I am going to throw one in here just in case a child really, really likes it, because it's such fun yarn. And it's super duper soft, so I'll go ahead, I'll put the 3 in here because I have 3. I'll put them in here, and if I have a kid who just really, really loves it, I'll let them have the yarn. That way they can actually make a project if they want to. But if they're meh about it, I'll try to convince them to pick a different yarn. Okay, this yarn is ethereal eyelash yarn, and my sister has actually asked for it. So I have to take it to camp for my sister. I really want to use this yarn and this yarn. Oop. This is scrap yarn, so we'll throw that in there. I made several projects with this, like I made little coasters. It's a really, really fun t-shirt yarn. I don't know what brand it is. I think I got this from my aunt too. But I'm going to throw this in there because I want to try to give them a good variety of texture options. So we'll put it in there. I have no idea what to make with this yarn. I got it at a garage sale type thing, but it's really fun. So I'm not going to put that in there because I'm actually excited to try this yarn out. This is part of the giant huge frogging that I did that I want to make into a baby blanket. I love this yarn. I love this yarn. I love this yarn. I love this yarn. Baby blanket, baby blanket. Oh, you know what? Now that I'm looking at this, this is not enough to make a baby blanket. I thought I had so much more, but I don't. Guess they're going in the bin. That's not enough to make a baby blanket. This is I love this yarn. My boss gave me this. He said he was cleaning out his daughter's room and they found it and he has no idea where she got it from. Mystery yarn. It'll go in the bin too. Okay, so I have quite a few options, but I don't have as many as I'd like. This is the problem with having projects planned out, because I'm looking at all of this yarn and I'm like, I have a project planned for that yarn. The only thing I don't have projects planned for is I love this yarn. This is all leftover from making a purse for my aunt. And I could put this in here. I'll go ahead, I'll put it in here. It's a lot of really fun, bright colors, and I know that realistically, probably kiddos are going to really, really like having all these color options. I'm going to put everything except the black and the white. And hopefully, I'm really hoping they don't pick that yarn, but also at the same time, this yarn is really obtainable. Like, it's very easy for me to get more of, so it's fine. It's fine. Okay, this is all of the yarn that I'm going to be taking to camp. And then, real quick, I'll show you, I picked them up a bunch of hooks just to have. Okay, so I was able to pick up 5mm hooks, and then I went ahead and grabbed 2 5.5mm hooks. So I have 7 hooks, and I just got these at Walmart. So if I end up using them all at older camp, like all of the older kids want to crochet and I end up not having enough hooks, I will go back to Walmart on the weekend and pick up some more hooks for younger children, because I have 2 weeks of camp, older and younger. So anyway, now I am all packed up for younger camp. I'm really, really excited. I love getting to teach children how to crochet. I wish that I had a ton of extra knitting needles because I would offer them to learn how to knit too. But most of the time, children don't like knitting. I loved knitting when I was a younger kid, but I don't know. I rarely have children who prefer knitting to crocheting, just in my experience. They usually like crocheting better, which it is what it is. So this is the bag that is for all of them, and then I need to go pack my bag, which is for me. But I have to figure out what projects I'm going to take, so we'll figure that out. I have a big bag, which is going to hold all of my stuff, and then I have a day bag, which is going to hold my day of project so that I don't lose it, and so that I'm not hauling around all of my supplies. That's the method that we're going with here, folks. So in the day bag, we are going to go ahead and we're going to pack this baby blanket. I have been working on it religiously, and it's taking a very long time to finish. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to pack baby blanket into day bag, because this is number one priority. Then, in actual potential follow-up project bags, we are going to pack baby blanket number 2. Everybody just keeps having children, okay? It's not my fault. Baby blanket number 2 that I have started, so I don't have to pick out a new project or anything. It's already started. And that's going to go in here. And then I have 2 whips, or 2 works in progress. I have an Awala cover that's going to go in here. And I have a egg mesh market bag that I decided I wanted to add more on the straps. So that is also going to go in here. Obviously, I have to pack some scissors. I have all of the hooks and needles that I need for these projects in here, so we're not going to be adding more hooks or needles. But we are going to be packing my trusty little needle holder. This is for weaving in ends, so it holds my little things. It's a My Melody case. I got it from Daiso. It's for Q-tips, but this has been one of the best things ever because it's big. You chuck it in the bottom of your bag and then you have your needles and you never lose your needles. So the only other thing I think I'm gonna grab is a measuring tape. But then, yeah, this is going to be my projects. I am packing baby blankets, so I'm not packing that many because realistically, maybe I'll get them both done this week. But that's going to be me really pushing. That's me looking really optimistically at my capabilities. So, yeah. If I run out of yarn, heaven forbid, I'll have my mom bring me some more. But I don't think I'm going to run out of yarn. I'm also bringing a giant huge bag of yarn for the kiddos who are coming to camp so that they have the opportunity to knit and crochet. So if I really have to, I can jump into that yarn and make something. Don't know what, but make something. Ideally, best case scenario is I come back from camp and both these baby blankets are done. That would be the ideal world. Do I think that's going to happen? Probably not. But we can wish on a star.
Okay, here is day 1 of my sister making a top at camp. This is panel 1. And here is day 1 progress of my baby blanket at camp.
How much?
I think I want to make this much more, and I think I started here.
Ooh, that's good.
So I want to finish it tonight, but I don't know if I will.
Hi, how are you? How are you doing? I'm doing okay. We didn't film anything else at camp. Sorry, I was busy. I was managing children. But I was taught a new pattern on how to make flowers. So I would like to make some flowers in the future. And my sister made the front and back panel of a bolero type shawl. And I'm going to make one for my coworker. So, in the meantime, what I worked on at camp, I worked on the straps to this bag. I finished it off. I just need to put a tag on it, and then this is done. I made this baby blanket. It's a knit and purl, and the stitching is very tiny. So it took a very long time, but it's like an infant swaddle sized blanket. I've never made one this like fine and small before. So this is very tiny in my normal makings. And then I also worked on this baby blanket, which is probably a little bit more than halfway done now. So, yeah. I still have another week of camp next week, so we'll see how it goes. We'll see what happens. Yeah. Bye!